What is up, guys? Welcome back. I guess maybe. Okay, hold on a second. I thought perhaps we should have a chat. I don't want to overdo this, but I do want to give everybody recognition for the things that they've sent us. And I thought November is the month of Thanksgiving, and let's just highlight something every day. Y'all, it's cold. If you don't live in a climate where you don't know what the phrase feels like is, visit somewhere cold. When you look at your weather app and it says 45 degrees and you're like 45 degrees is fantastic this time of year. And then you look at the feels like temperature when you calculate in the wind chill, and we have a solid stiff breeze coming straight out of the north today, so feels like 37. So when you're like, oh, 45 feels like 37, that might as well be freezing. But anyway, guys, so I know last year I really botched the gifts and I feel horrible, and so this year I really wanted to make sure that everybody got recognition. This one came from Diane, and this is one of those ones, guys, where I was saying that you guys are just in tune with us, because we had been looking at a really cool setup like this, and I don't even know, 2 days later, Diane, thank you very, very much, by the way. And Dorcas, thank you. And Ruth, actually, I forgot to say thank you yesterday in my video, and I feel bad about that. So, I don't know if you guys can see that. This is a giant solar panel light kit. Let me turn this around. All right. Well, I am a professional. So I just shot a whole bunch of video thanking y'all. My little lapel mic fell off onto the ground. So I was talking to y'all and it sounded like I was yelling. Well, let's just continue our lack of professionalism here. Clean that lens off there. Sounded like I was yelling from across the holler. So, Diane has sent us this amazing solar panel light kit. I'm reshooting this video. It's never as good, I don't think, when you redo it. So, this is awesome. That's the size of the solar panel. It is huge. And so now I just got to figure out, let me show you the lights too, and we'll talk about configurations. You guys can always help with that. So this is a light here. It's like 6,000K. And so that is going to be like, that's going to be ridiculous bright. One of these would most likely light the entire barn. I don't know, let me pop one on there. I don't know if the batteries are already fully charged or not. Panel this size wouldn't take much direct sunlight. Charge at 100. Ain't gonna be no batteries in this. That's good to know though. No remote, no light. So don't lose the remote. Okay, y'all. I have the remote. I put batteries in it. I haven't tried this yet. So let's hope. I don't read the manual. If you guys have followed me for more than a second, you know I don't read the manual. Let's just go with on. Okay, nice. Dial that back a bit in case it's too bright. Oh, nice. Dial it up. Now, it's daylight out here, so it's not going to look that bright, but is it even? Yeah. It's bright. And in the barn at night, that'll be super bright. It has auto, which the little bit of reading I was doing, the auto function would. I'm only showing you this because I'm not going to get a chance to get it up in the barn yet. Auto is set up for light sensing, so when it gets to be a certain amount of daylight, the light will turn off. You can leave this thing run for 8 hours. So you can set it 3, 5, or 8 hours, and it'll stay on for that period of time. So this is going to be extra fantastic. The barn is 36 long by 32, counting the porch, and 36 by 24, not counting the porch. So I don't know what the best configuration is. It doesn't look like those are motion sensing, only on, off, and on for a certain period of time, which is fine. So now I know I'm using it as a light source for when I'm over there. So do I just put both lights inside the barn to light the barn? The cord on those is 16 feet per light, so I can get the light itself 16 foot from the panel. I just have to figure out how to get it in through the door. The panel obviously has to be outside so it can be charged, and the light needs to be inside so I can use it. So I'm thinking, I don't know. There's no point in having one facing out from the man door where I walk in and out, because I wouldn't be able to turn that on until I got inside. So maybe I'd put one inside to light the barn, and then one outside facing the buck barn, because what I'll do is I'll go in at night, turn on the light, stall the girls, feed the girls, and then walk over to the buck barn, feed them, close them in. So maybe that other light is pointing at the buck barn to light up that whole, like the pasture area there and the buck barn, so I can kind of see what I'm doing going to and fro. I don't know, but that's going to be fantastic for us, Diane. So thank you very, very, very much. About to need a haircut. All right, y'all, I did not realize we had so many chicken fans in the group. I thought we were a goat farm. Welcome, my ladies. There is a gaggle of geese up here. I do not want to die. All right, I'm interrupting your flow. So, you guys can see, I put these in the barn last night because I don't, obviously if I left them out here, we'd have every coon and possum in the holler coming over to steal them. You can see they've eaten that. I don't know if you can see, this is completely gone pretty much. Even started a hole right there where they got clear through to the end. That's the top hole, never mind. Oh, the professionalism, the knowledge. But yeah, this is completely eaten out, and they get a little dirty when you throw them in the barn. Even these big ends, they got a lot to work on right here. But yeah, nice. Good job, ladies. All right, y'all. Maybe I'll zoom you in on this a little bit. This is kind of the hay waste from last night. Now, this isn't too terribly bad over here. As you guys can see, I have started my poo bunkers. There. Brought the big tub in. Hi, waiting for breakfast. I know. Good morning, gentlemen. You look so good, buddy. He's looking so much better already. So for you guys with goats who don't mind recycling your hay a little bit, they're not going to eat this. And it's touched the floor. If I left this to run dry and this was the only hay left, they might pick at it. But I just use a little house broom, skim off the top. If it's really wet or really nasty looking, I won't mess with it. But kind of shuffle it across the floor like that. All the poo stays there. I'll do that all the way around the barn. And then this is quite literally good, clean, dry hay that they're just not going to eat because it touched the floor. And they are not peasants. So that goes in a stall. And becomes bedding. Now, before you get crazy, I'm going to put hay in the stalls for bedding, and the girls are going to poop and pee on it. So if that's already got a little bit of poop on it, it's not hurting anything. The other thing I wanted to show you guys, after I do that, now this is like some wet, nasty hay that they've kind of pooped and peed in. As you can see the glistening of the moisture in that, in the poop. This is what I use every morning. You have to do it in small layers. Don't get too excited. I do not want to pile up the entire floor's worth of last night's poo around this. I don't normally use my hands, but we'll just bring some of this in, start building a ramp up to the hay so the girls can just walk up the ramp, drink the water. I will take a pile like this and I'll start sprinkling it around the back. That's going to block the cold coming off of this wall. It's 4 inches of space there, and I'll do the same thing. Start packing that down in there. As that breaks down, it creates heat. I didn't realize so many people were excited about poo bunkers and deep litters, so I'm trying to give the people who can use this my theory, my method, and that's how I do it. I'm not going to pile the whole entire floor up on there today because I want it to settle a little bit. Let the girls walk on it, poke around at it. Also give it a little bit of breathing room and space so that it can get air in there, break down the poo. Kitty in the hay. The cats love the hay. Look at that. Look at that nest she's building there. Chai. Baby Chai. Mm-hmm. What's funny, well, we got to talk about hay maybe tomorrow, having an issue with the green hay again. So I got to move away from it. I can't waste any more time on it. It is very nutritious. It is very good for the girls. It's not good for anybody if it burns the barn down. And I can't put in the effort to just keep hauling it down the hill a little bit at a time. That's fine now. It's not cold. But this winter, gonna suck. So when I have a normal hay bale in here, the girls will eat a hole right through the hay. They'll make a tunnel back in the hay because, you know, the good hay must be inside and they just keep looking for it. The cats will actually get in those holes, go all the way to the back of that hole, and they'll sleep in there. Fantastic. Genius. Survivor. So that right there is all that's left, guys. After cleaning the entire floor, normally this would be a wheelbarrow full of hay. Nearly a wheelbarrow full. I don't know how many 5-gallon buckets that is, but this is about maybe 1 5-gallon bucket worth of waste now. So I know you see a little bit of hay on there. I might take that off. I probably will. But after sweeping off the top hay, that's pretty much dry and clean and never been used, and using some poo for the bunker, we've probably cut this down 75%, 90%. I don't like waste, so I feel good about that. Use what you can. Utilize your resources. Well, y'all, I shall continue my day of professionalism. I had the camera on, letting baby Rai out of the stall for his mom. Then I realized it was in the wrong mode. But here's the video. This is what it looks like when you put your camera the wrong way. Baby Rai, come on, get your mommy. Okay, I'll open it. And then, hi. Mississippi might be in heat. Like full standing heat. So we're gonna get her a boy. This is why I can't leave this stall open. Hi, why do you think you're a gazelle? You're pretty as a gazelle. Get out of here. This baby Rye. Honey, you need a boy. Oh no, we're gonna get you somebody very, very pretty. Well, she is in. Hi, buddy. I know. Hello. This little guy's doing a little bit of. I know. Come get him on my lap. I know. It's been a couple days. We're gonna get Mississippi, aka Gucci, in with this guy. Mello, would you like a lady? All right, let me get her a boy so we can. Oh, just got thrown. All right, come on, girls. Come on, gotta do this fast, guys, because I don't even know if I'm in view. I forgot my big chopper. So I brought 3. I'm gonna go grab the other one. I'm definitely gonna have to take my camera with me because I'll knock this over for sure. This is why I was talking about, and I'll show you guys real quick, the Joby Gorilla Pod. Good morning. I'll give you some. I gotta flip those over for you boys. I'm sorry. I know. Here, guys. One for you. And one for you. There you go, buddy. I'm not giving you more food. Not gonna happen. You'll get sick because you'll eat all of it. So the Joby Gorilla Pod, as you can see, I can strap that thing anywhere. Put my tripod mount on there, and then adjust the angle, turn it, twist it, point it up, point it down. It'll go anywhere, any way I want. So that's all I have to say about that. I literally came back over here. I say literally a lot. Came back around the corner from right there. Boom, knocked it over. You guys are weenies. Weenies. And pumpkin number 3, but this one's gonna go to the boys. Oh no, no, definitely no. No. And yes. So Little Miss Hot Pants here. And with the stallion. I don't know how y'all can't make pretty babies. Could just get a plain old buckskin. just saying. Could be Mississippi minus any of the white. But highly, highly unlikely. What? She stood perfectly well for him, no issues. She was ready to go. So maybe you're done though. Like you guys know, I'll keep a very, very close eye here. I'm not gonna even walk away from this stall. I don't want her stressed out. Someday, my friend, you will be a stallion like Mello. You. What? Keep your eye on him. Y'all, I don't know. I don't know who's going to make the prettiest babies this year. I cannot wait. Hopefully Frosty Mom. But I don't know. I don't know. She might be. She's like, run away. No, wait, stop. Okay, I'm going to watch this I'm gonna get off of here so I can pay attention. All right, y'all, it's been long enough. Nothing has really changed in here. He did breed her twice, positive breeding. And so I think that's gonna be it for today. And I don't even know what to say to put in the comments. Pretty babies. They can't not be pretty, right? Hiya, fellas. How about if we leave on this instead of the breeding? Because these guys need love too. So I'm just gonna take 5 minutes, sit over here, pet the babies. What I need to do is do a side-by-side pic of you, President Snow, son of Latte, son of Jack, next to Latte, son of Jack, next to Jack, side by side. I don't know, let's see if I can pull that together with your bangs from the front and from the side. And you are just handsome. You're a pretty boy. You are.